close your eyes for a moment and imagine you just won $10,000. What's your first reaction? How do you feel? Did that feeling of winning $10,000 release some stress or get you excited? Now imagine that you just lost $10,000. How do you feel now? The point of this exercise is that money affects more than just our bank account. It has an impact on our emotions, sense of well-being, and overall mood. The emotional responses evoked by our personal finances influence the money decisions we make. In this lesson, you will identify any feelings that may have impact on your personal finances. We will share steps you can take to minimize emotional responses so you can make logical financial decisions. One of the reasons our finances trigger an emotional response is because all our personal needs are influenced by money. Abraham Maslow was a psychologist who wrote about human motivation and developed the hierarchy of needs theory. Maslow identified 5 key needs that humans must have in order to be fulfilled, and all 5 are affected by one's personal finances. The fundamental need Maslow identified to have, food, water, and security, are obviously related to a person's financial situation. But the higher level needs, which include love, belonging, esteem, and self-actualization, also are directly influenced by one's finances. Research demonstrates that money issues are one of the leading causes of stress, relationship problems, and divorce. And money also influences our personal self-esteem. Because our finances are so interconnected with our human needs, people often make emotional, irrational, and illogical decisions about money in their day-to-day lives. They make decisions when they're worried or uncertain, and often those decisions aren't in alignment with their long-term goals. For people who have made past financial mistakes, the negative emotional response can worsen over time. Their bad choices are compounded because each new financial decision they make is influenced by the stress of past mistakes. Even experienced investors commonly make emotional financial decisions from a place of fear and greed. For example, say an investor has a plan in place to sell a certain stock when it reaches a certain price, but changes his plan at the last minute because he's caught up in the excitement of making money and wants more. In an opposite scenario, when people lose money, they often get scared, worried, and don't want to face the reality of their losses. So instead of taking action, they're overwhelmed by fear and fail to make the right decision. So what is the solution to reducing the negative impact of emotional financial choices? The first cure is education. With each piece of increased knowledge, you gain a little bit more confidence about the decisions you make. Having a clear financial plan and trusted team of advisors with financial expertise also help. Attaining a certain level of financial security also helps many people reduce the stress associated with paying bills and the day-to-day expenses. Once you reach a place where you know your basic needs are met, have eliminated your debt, and have some emergency money put away, you probably will feel a sense of relief and can make more logical financial choices. Reaching these goals may take some time, but continue to work towards reaching a state of basic financial security. No matter your income or net worth, your emotions will be involved when you make financial decisions, but you can minimize their impact. If you start to experience strong emotions when facing a financial decision, pause. Practice different relaxation techniques and write your options down on paper. These steps will help you to make more logical decisions. Making informed, logical financial decisions does take practice. Over time, you will find the ability to make thoughtful money choices that bring you closer to your financial goals.